So to me, the martyr is somebody who has a bit of victim frequency going on, and also like it puts blame on others a lot. It's never their fault. It's usually someone else's fault, and they have to suffer in order to be seen, acknowledged, or even loved. To me, that's the martyr frequency. It's actually very specific. It's different from the victim frequency, which is like, I need to be punished or suffer all the time, which is slightly different from the helper frequency, which running clearly is fantastic, but when it has distortion, it can have elements of the martyr frequency and the victim frequency in it. Make sense?
So, I think you've set a real good foundation here for the discussion.
Okay.
But what do I do about it?
Yeah.
So I'm listening to you today.
Yeah.
And I'm exactly that person.
Yeah.
And I feel trapped.
Yeah.
And I'm in this.
Yeah.
And
I can't get out.
I'm not sure how to get out.
Yeah. So one is that some people don't even recognize they're in it. So you've said that you recognize it. Not everyone does. They just feel like they have to, and they have a really hard time holding boundaries, and people dump their stuff on them. So step one is if you don't even recognize that you carry this tendency of this distortion of the helper frequency, to notice if what I just mentioned happens to you.
Yep.
Okay. Then it's either the fastest way to shift all that is to then do a group frequency calibration or like some kind of frequency work. Like there's a free one as there always is, on the helper frequency and clearing it after this. So you can listen to that for free to begin that process. And there are other GFCs out there to help with that, or an individual session. What I would say in addition to that is that once that's established, it's to continue to watch yourself and ask yourself why you're doing what you're doing. Because if it makes you feel good, somehow, right? Because you feel like, oh, now I'm worthy or accepted or loved because I'm doing this service, then notice that, because that's a pattern, a deletion, like a confirmation of the deletion of the pattern that you need to be doing and to be aware of, and to start to hold boundaries with people who just want to take advantage of you. Because you'll notice that if you have this frequency distortion, people like to take advantage of your help, and you typically are the one who runs around organizing everything, doing everything for everyone, getting everything sorted, making sure everything's okay. Other tell of somebody has a distortion in their helper frequency is that typically you're uncomfortable with other people's discomfort. So meaning, if other people are like agitated or anxious or whatever, you want to make it better. You can't just like let them have their experience. You need to fix it.